Hi there, Dr. Lisa Peavy, back for another Bode Quick Tip. Today we're going to be discussing my new dWell program, where you get me as your trusted medical professional 24/7, whenever you need me. You have my phone number, you can text me, you can send me an email. If we need to jump on a Zoom call, we can do that. You've got me for all the things that are going on in your life that you need support for. I'm available. And I'm not just available for you, I'm also available for any immediate family members who live with you in your home. So this is not just for you. For example, I just had a patient call me the other day. She had burned herself pretty good, and she was calling to find out what she could do. Does she need to go into the urgent care? Does she need to be seen by someone? How can she best treat it? I was able to talk her through it, and she texted back an hour later, and she was like, oh my gosh, your recommendations were amazing, and the pain has essentially stopped, and she's been sending me pictures ever since then so I can see the progress. She didn't have to go and see anyone. She didn't need to follow up with a physician or anything like that. She had me. So that's just one benefit to signing up for this program. Other benefits include emotional and mental support. So if you've watched my quick tips or anything recently, you'll know that I talk at the absolute importance of emotional health and healing any emotional trauma that is keeping us stuck and trapped from being who we authentically are. And so let me kind of explain a little bit more about this. You can watch my other quick tips. I'm not going to go into it too much, but very quickly. So we have things in our lifetime, whether they're events or experiences that we've had that have impacted us in a negative way. We all have them. None of us are immune to them. We all have them, and we don't always process them like we should. What happens is that energy from that event not only stays stuck in your body somewhere and can lead to all sorts of things like depression or chronic pain or something else, but it also helped form belief systems for you because of that experience that may or may not be true. So for example, let's just quickly go back to like when I was born, I had the cord wrapped around my neck 3 times. Can you imagine in that moment this baby being born and not being able to get through that birth canal like she's supposed to, being pulled back, being held back from those important moments or something? I formed belief systems from that, and I've actually gone and processed and worked through those issues with a practitioner a couple of times actually, because it impacted so much of what I'm doing today. So that's just one example of so many things that unless you know where to look and can find where that event or experience or whatever may have been, you may not even know that it's impacting your life in such a negative way. So I can offer that for you. The other thing that I can do for you, which is one of my most favorite things to do, is helping with either chronic diseases or mystery illnesses. So chronic diseases, for example, diabetes, PCOS, hypertension, all of those things can have a huge impact, not just from medication, but from changing or building an entire comprehensive plan, which includes everything: your diet, your exercise, your spirituality, your supplements. All of those things go into it and have an impact. And what I can help you with is actually formulating that plan, helping keep you accountable, follow appointments, seeing where we're finding successes or where we're not finding successes, etc. And help be that person, that champion for you that I know that you are, in getting you to that person or that health status that you've always wanted. So if you have any chronic diseases, there's always an emotional component. There's always a full rounded approach you can take regardless of what medications you're taking. And all of these things are more natural things that can really help augment anything that you're taking in addition to that. So an example, I worked with a diabetic patient. She came to me, she was 23 years old. Her entire family had diabetes. She was diagnosed because she had a yeast infection, and the doctor knew to check an A1C, which showed an A1C of 10.9. It was an average blood sugar of about 350, and she was only 23 years old. And she came to see me and she said, "This is not what I want. I've watched my family go through this. It's a devastating disease. Please, what can I do?" And so we sat down, we formulated a plan, and she came back in 3 months. 3 months. Now, she was only 23, she's young, and her ability to turn things around is a lot different than someone, let's say, who's 45. But she came back in 3 months and she dropped her A1C through diet, exercise, and other implementations from 10.6 down to 5.7. That's completely diabetic, down to a pre-diabetic range, almost into a non-abnormal range whatsoever. She did that on her own. Those are the types of things I can help you with in terms of chronic disease management. How am I different from all of those others out there? Well, I am different in the fact that I really look at and focus on that emotional component, because I truly believe that that is where the crux of our health problems lie. If we're able to get to the emotional component and do some work there and clear out any negative thoughts or beliefs that you have about whatever it is that's going on, it can truly change your life, complete 180. It can be life-changing. So I focus on that. That is not what we're able to really do as much in the clinic, because we don't have as much time and we just don't have the capacity to really talk at that in a traditional clinical setting. Other things that you get with this program that are really quick, in addition to having me in your back pocket, I also am giving the QT22 subscription, as well as access to my cooperative healing network. It will be included in this subscription, monthly subscription. So you will have access to all these different types of practitioners and people who do these things that I feel are so important. There are also educational videos. I have 13 episodes now, I believe, that talk about all of these different things and show the science behind, as well as testimonials and other things about all of these modalities that are absolutely fantastic. And then lastly, the AO frequency scanner. So if you don't know what this is, I'm going to put the links in the comments. This is an energy frequency device, because we are all energy. We all have frequencies. Every organ system in our body has a frequency. In fact, the AO frequency scanner, they have found over 120,000 different frequencies that respond to different organs and organ systems in our body. Well, when we're out of balance, or we have insults, whether that be smoking or environmental impacts, the foods that we eat, energetic insults, people saying things negative, anything like that, we take this stuff on, and it causes imbalances in our bodies. It can cause these frequencies to be higher or low. And these frequencies, if they get too low, you have frequencies for things such as cancer that has a super low frequency. So what this does is it helps to recalibrate and put you back into a balance. Now, it's not going to overtake every environmental insult that you put into your body or you let come in contact with your body, but it will, over time, helps to make a huge difference in terms of finding that harmony and balance so that your body can actually do what it needs to and heal as it needs to on its own. And so you will get 2 of these a month with this subscription. Now, these subscriptions, it is not unlimited. There are a select number of people. I think this is going to be a fabulous program. If you have any questions or concerns, please comment below, send me a message. I'm available to help. Oh, and I was going to tell you this as well. I'm doing, for those who would like to try out I'm offering a free 15-minute consult to those people who would like to see what I can actually offer and see if it would be a good fit, honestly, for both of us. So get in touch with me. I'm here, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.